Just realized I'm up here by the closet. Can I see your closet now?
Oh, hell no. My closet is not together. My closet is stupid.
Let me see this damn closet.
Porsha, don't go in my closet. Porsha, my closet is not together.
Oh, my goodness.
How everybody got in my master bedroom, I don't know. Because the only person supposed to be going up there was me and Marlo and Cynthia, right? I didn't want people in my master bedrooms because that's the one place we think is private. Once everybody got in there, I was just like, you know, it's not so bad, you know, whatever. Just let them have it.
So when we got up there, everybody seemed to be in a better space. And I had remembered that Nene has told us before, she was like, yeah, I want y'all to see my closet. She had talked about how grand her closet was. And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go look in your closet. And she was like, no, don't go in there right now. I paused for a second, but then Marlo said something like, oh yeah, y'all gotta see it, it's fabulous. Can I see your closet now?
Go see it, Kandi. Kandi, go see it.
Bitch, don't try on, you don't get the argument.
So I just went ahead and streamlined for the closet.
Exact word, well, I'm gonna go find it, you know, on my own. And I'm sitting, I can see Kandi, she doesn't know where the closet is. So she's walking down the hall and she ends up in the master bathroom. And now she had to think, well, that ain't the damn closet though.
The much as you talking about, but listen, you talk about the closet, so she's like, it's nice, but that ain't it.
And then Porsha said, I'm going too. I said, you guys, please. Because I'm already over here fighting Marlo. I ain't got much energy left, child.
Tell me about it. I'm tired
please
too.
Come out, y'all.
And found it.
The Gregg closet is organized. His shit is all, my shit up. So they find the door and open up the door to my closet. That's it. Because, you know, I went to the projects. At the end of the day, don't go.
What happened?
Bag. Get the out of my closet, bitch. Don't play with me, motherfucker. I will you up.
Nene, stop this.
Nene, calm down. Be clear, bitch. She pregnant. Don't do that, mother. Don't. Let me go. Come on, let me go.
Take my mic. I don't want to shit. I want to steal.
You know, I didn't even know. I don't know. I actually changed and didn't even realize I had changed. It just
You were cool at first when she went down the hallway. And then I think you sat there and you were like, I just said no, and these motherfuckers still going there.
You know, I went ape on their ass. Like, what the is you doing in my closet? Like,
like
I did, because I was just so irritated by the fact that these girls would come to somebody's house and start opening up your drawers. That's personal. Like, you open up my damn drawer where my underwear are, my bras are. You know, you just opening up my shit. Like, who the you think you are?
If you guys come over and I say, these are the 2 floors we're gonna be on, no one goes upstairs.
Right.
I would be mortified if I looked up and you guys were upstairs.
I got the fact that she, you know, felt like it was off limits, but I felt like she was more upset about the cameraman following us into the closet than just
More so
about
than you guys going into the closet. I think really, honestly, Nene was having a very emotional night.
Right.
It was just a lot going on.
After we came out the closet, I was like, okay, I'm getting the hell up out of here. So I was going downstairs, Porsha was going downstairs. This was the first time she and I were on the same page. We were rolling together, right?
Look at God.
Look at God. Anyway, so while Porsha and I were standing there, Nene comes down, like, rushing down the steps, and then I didn't realize she was coming towards us, though. I was just, like, trying to keep things calm because, you know, normally I could be a little mouthy. Yeah. You know, if you say something to me, I'm going to give you that back.
Right.
But I'm like, okay, I'm in her house. She already turned into the Hulk upstairs. Like, okay, you know what? We're sorry. We didn't mean to upset you. We're going to leave. Right. And I felt bad that I was part of the trigger.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, damn. Porsha told me she's not coming.
No.
Porsha, why are you not coming to the party?
Out of 1,400 people, it could be 3 there that I don't want to see.
Probably would be awkward for her to come to the show that she inspired.
Oh, you don't have a sex dungeon?
No, I do not.
Oh, that's a lie.
No. I cannot tell you how many people still ask me to this day, does Kandi really have a sex dungeon?
Right. I don't want them to Google it to say, ooh, what happened? Did Kandi really try to give somebody drugs? Or did Kandi really try to do whatever? Or relate any of that dungeon thing to a negative situation.
Yeah.
Because it became so dark. That whole situation became so dark for the show and for me personally. Obviously, Porsha and I decided we were not going to be arguing about that ever again, right? But see, the issue is the internet lives forever, right? And this show, we are worldwide. People watch this show around the world, and sometimes in certain places, they are behind. So for me, I wanted to take that whole rumor and turn it into something that was fun and more of a positive situation, meaning that if anybody Google it, going forward.
Fun, positive, and lucrative.
Fun, positive, and lucrative. I always want to make a good...
Monetize that thing.
Want to make some money. But I just felt like, at this point, when people Google it, it'll be like, oh, I can't wait to go to that event, or, oh, I had so much fun when I was there. It may be pictures or videos of people doing something crazy or wild, even though we didn't let all of the videos and pictures come out because it was very wild. But it will be more of a party thing instead of a negative thing.
Do I need to make some veteran walk shirts?
You better take that shade and get paid. That's what I say.
Take the shade.
Take the
and
shade and get paid.
Get
That's how
paid
I
from the
say.
shade. I love it. That's what I'm talking about.
I just know the last thing I remember is dancing with the guy. I heard someone got their cho-cha grabbed. Cho-cha. Not by me. Yeah, no, it was. It was me?
It was mine.
you.
It was mine. You went from like turned
You
up.
grabbed my titty!
Yes.
Oh. You're just like...
She's like a vampire.
Shut up, y'all are lying! Lord Jesus.
How you gonna wait till you get on the reality show to start drinking? I said, girl, that's how I said she gonna learn. She gonna learn.
I am still trying to figure out my tolerance level, okay? After having twins and not drinking for 2 years, hello, yes. And then you all of a sudden start drinking again and it just goes straight to the head. Your whole body chemistry is off.
So you had not been drinking with girlfriends before you hung out with us?
No, not at all, honey. No. When I started getting around y'all, I was like, damn, I need a drink hanging around these girls.
Really?
Yes. Plus, I'm a social drinker.
Well, that's what I was telling people, because I mean, she's got 2 kids at the house and a husband who's traveling. So
Yes.
you're a single mom when
wanna
he's
get out and have
gone.
some fun
I'm like,
every now and then.
I'm gonna say I didn't think that you had just started drinking, but I was like, she's just having a good time.
I just love to have fun, and I just, this is real. People go out and they have fun
They
and
do.
they
Of
drink.
course.
You're like, don't try to
I've
hide
been
it.
drunk around my friends.
Yes.
Hennessy was my thing. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
and it happens. People get so drunk that they have to throw up. Shamari, you threw up on my shoe. It happens. Like, that's just life.
I think Shamari may have to figure out what her drinking quota is.
Right.
Because everyone has one. Mine is 3. I don't go more than 3.
It wasn't necessarily the best look for her. I know we were downstairs having a good old time while y'all were upstairs. We were singing, dancing, having fun. And the next thing I know, she grabbed the boobie and threw up. I was like, what is
Grabbed the
happening here?
boobie and threw up.
I was like, no.
Ronnie likes to give advice to Kandi on how to do her show. What do you think of the burlesque show?
Oh, wow. I think the burlesque show was really good. I was happy to be a part of that.
What about the placement?
The show was amazing. Like, y'all sound incredible. Placement.
Ron, let's just say, he's a legend. He's a legend.
He's a legend!
He's been in the business for over 30 years, and like let's really be clear. Like, New Edition has been in the game well before Escape was just kicking it, right? Ooh. So if you're gonna take advice from anybody, you should take it from Ronnie DeVoe.
She didn't like that advice at all.
When I was watching, in the very beginning, it seems like she should fall.
Oh, no. It's standing so that Kandi's hidden.
She didn't like it.
She was like, go get your group back together. Go get New Edition back together. I was like, well, damn, is it like that deep?
Right. I didn't think it was that deep. And I felt like, as artists, you like to hear constructive criticism. Like Ronnie, he helps me with my show. Like, he tells me what I need to be doing.
He's the type of person, he wants to impart some knowledge into you. Like, he wants to, like, encourage you and give you some pointers. So I think that was a part of his character we didn't know about.
It was genuine. Like, he really was trying to help. And I didn't think that Kandi would take it that way, but I know that as artists, we are sensitive about, our stuff. And like, she took it that way because it was in that setting. I don't know.
Well, some people, you can't tell them nothing, child.
I guess not.
Don't tell me nothing. Okay?
When you was opening up for us.
Ooh. Said, ooh.
Don't you look hot? Now, would your husband be okay with that?
I don't know. See, I need to call him, actually. Let me call him and FaceTime him real quick just so he can see.
Ronnie had to approve your outfit for the burlesque show. What was that about?
I just want to make sure that I'm respectful of, my marriage and my husband, and I don't want him to feel like I'm showing too much cleavage and him to feel uncomfortable.
Did he approve this outfit?
Yes, he did. As long as the hair is cascading towards the front, it's okay.
So with your relationship with him, you often ask him about fashion or whatever like that?
I do. Well, he's got a great fashion sense. So like I'd come to him and I'm like.
But he don't like you to show it all.
Yeah, he don't want me to
be modest.
He doesn't want me to have too much cleavage,
What did you wear? Was it like really
And it was great. I made sure that I had a nice long tutu covering up my booty, like it wasn't showing. So I made sure that I was sexy, but I was still like appropriate. Classy, okay. Exactly. I had a
not
cleavage.
raunchy.
Not raunchy like some of them folks that was. But I'm a married woman, so
in a burlesque show.
I'm a married woman in a burlesque show, but I'm also a performer.
Well, girl, I'm glad you didn't do that around these girls because they would have called him controlling.
Some of those girls that's never been married can't really say what's inappropriate and appropriate until you've been into a relationship and like it's about meeting each other halfway. Mm-hmm. You have to do that in a relationship. You have to meet each other halfway. And it's about, communicating, He doesn't want the man to be lusting over me, So I just want to be respectful of him and just make sure that, I'm appropriate when it comes time to be appropriate.
He doesn't want men lusting over you. But you were in a burlesque show. Isn't that part of it?
Yeah.
I was just going to say, I'm glad she's not in an open relationship anymore.
They had an open relationship, her and Ronnie DeVoe. And,
you didn't like her sharing that.
But she spoke about, she was able to sleep with women, but not men. And that's when, my hair stood up on the back of my neck. Because I feel like if it's going to be an open relationship, let me see what these dicks look like.
Penises.
Yeah, penis or whatever the I mean, why do I want to just look at Hello Kitty? It was uneven.
But a lot of these girls are liking just Hello Kitty.
But it was uneven because he got to have Hello Kitty from his wife and from any other woman outside. And what everybody told me when I told them that? They were like, man, kudos to Ronnie. Like, Ronnie's able to, get with his wife and have permission to sleep with other women. And she only has permission to sleep with women, not with men.
So it was only
That's not cool.
So both just could sleep with women, not men and women, neither one of them.
But he's having what he likes. He likes women.
Okay.
So, I mean, she can't get no dick.